Hi everyone, I'm Corey Goldberg, and I want to welcome you to November and the introduction for our November newsletter. So in this month we're going to be celebrating something that most men don't talk about, which is men's health. It's a subject that doesn't get a lot of discussion, and men often avoid visiting their doctors or talking about concerns they have or health issues. So I thought that this month I would share my personal health journey, and hopefully it helps men to feel more comfortable addressing their own lifestyle and health concerns. My health journey started around 2010, at a point that I had started my practice a few years earlier, and I realized that I was not taking care of my health. I was eating poorly, I was not exercising, I was overweight, and I realized that it was going to catch up with me. And at the time, I started going to the gym and working out. I also started following a very high protein diet, and that helped me to lose some weight. And looking back at it now, I recognize that ketogenic and high protein diets have health concerns. So it's important to be aware of that, although they are useful tools to help lose weight. I slowly transitioned to a more vegetarian diet, and between 2010 and 2012, I was able to lose 50 pounds. And I did that through diet and exercise alone. In 2012, having reached that objective of my weight loss and health journey, I realized that I still had residual tissue on my chest around my midsection, and these were areas that had been a concern for me even from my time in high school. And at the time, I decided to undergo a gynecomastia reduction, also with some liposuction around the sides of my chest and around my midsection with a spare tire. And I had one of my trusted colleagues do that for me. The surgery went very well. The recovery involved some discomfort, but I certainly was able to tolerate it. I realized that my recovery was also aided by using GliSODin, which I had already started at the time. The GliSODin was certainly a part of my health journey, and I credit that with a lot of the benefits that I saw over that time and since then. After the surgery and after my recovery, I can say that I have had a very different outlook on life. I'm a much more positive person, I am much more active, and I realize that the poor health that I was in not only impacted my physical state, but impacted my emotional and mental state. The decision to make a difference and actually change how I lived was the most impactful thing I've ever done. The decision to do surgery as a part of that journey was extremely impactful for me. Since then, I've had a very different outlook. I am much more confident. I've engaged in all kinds of sports and athletics and activities that I otherwise might not have felt comfortable doing. So I share that story with patients who come to see me with these kinds of concerns, and I'm sharing it with you now because I hope that it can inspire you to recognize that you can make changes in your lifestyle that will change your life, how you look at things, and your emotional and mental state. And surgery, while it's not a cure-all, it is certainly a useful tool that can be a part of that journey. As a plastic surgeon, I feel very fortunate to be a part of many people's journeys and to help them get over that last mile after they've put in some effort themselves. I share this with you hoping that you can be inspired to make changes yourself. I am also, of course, happy to see you to discuss a way that surgery might be a part of your journey, and also to offer counsel as far as how you might change your own diet and lifestyle to achieve these goals. I'm Corey Goldberg, wishing you all the very best, and with regards to men's health, it's important that we talk about it. It's not something to be embarrassed about. I suggest that you raise this with your healthcare workers, or friends, family, and colleagues, and I'd certainly be happy to see you to talk about it as well. All the best, and happy November.